Good afternoon, all. Myself, Niti Tripathi, and I welcome you all to CA Sansar. And today we're going to be talking about a very hot topic, which is like the debate happening almost on all platforms and news channels. And this relates to WhatsApp. So, WhatsApp was bought by Facebook in 2014, and Facebook since then has faced a lot of criticism related to data selling, data theft, and whatnot. And now WhatsApp's latest terms and privacy policy is allowing this popular messaging app to share an enormous amount of its user data with Facebook. And this time, WhatsApp has even given a deadline to all its users, and the deadline is 8th February 2021 to accept the new policy or you delete your account. Earlier, the existing users were always provided with an option to choose not to have their WhatsApp account information shared with Facebook. This, however, seems to be not the case this time. However, WhatsApp still claims to stay end to end encrypted, which means it can't see your messages or share it with anyone. The WhatsApp's notice, which was given to all its users, basically gives an overview of the major three updates, which is covering as to how the WhatsApp would now be processing all the users' data that it has. And also, it is going to use Facebook hosted services to store and manage their WhatsApp chats. And also, how WhatsApp will soon be partnering with Facebook to offer deeper integrations across all of the parent company's products. For example, given is if at all the WhatsApp is now allowing you users to connect their Facebook Pay account to pay for things on WhatsApp. So all of the information would be retained by WhatsApp and shared with Facebook. The changes, as I've told you, are mandatorily set to take effect on February 8, 2021 and are mandatory. And users will not be able to continue using WhatsApp unless they accept the terms. So I'm sure you must be wondering as to what exactly are the type of information that would be collected. So this is going to include your entire account information, all your messages, the normal messages till they're delivered or temporarily unsent for 30 days. All your payment and transaction data, your location, and whatever you post as your statuses, your contact info, your reports, and business and third party data. So you could say that it is an enormous amount for any individual to share with WhatsApp and Facebook. And while the changes do help Facebook to achieve its larger goals, the high level of data sharing that WhatsApp users will now be subject to will raise many privacy concerns. Also, the truth is that Facebook just wants your phone number if they don't already have it, and your contacts, names, and numbers. They have used various methods, dubious methods to get it in the past, and this could just be another way to obtain it. Also, this is a very problematic for a number of users using WhatsApp for sensitive purpose, as it means your data could now be in hands of an additional player, that is Facebook, which has come in the picture. So, well, it's completely up to you now. If you tap and agree to the agreement that is brought by the WhatsApp, it will it is basically going to allow WhatsApp to collect your database. And in case you decide not to share it, then probably 8th Feb is the last day you use WhatsApp. And this is gonna make a lot of people bid goodbye to WhatsApp. And well, not to mention, there are many better options available in the market as well. For instance, there are alternatives like Telegram, Signal, Viber, iMessages that is used by Apple people, and even the Google Messages by Android users. So I think it's high time that we are supposed to be taking a decision as to we can allow this level of hijacking into our life, because data privacy will be a thing of past if nothing is done to stop this infringement. Thank you so much.